Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Campaign Jena-Auerstadt. I am your host as always. Now, where we left off, there will have been a few turns in between this episode and the last one, but I figured I would record this one just to give you an overview of what's happening with the campaign. So let us see the replay. As you can see, 524 turns individually is a little extreme. So we will be, well, hello. Sighted the enemy, in this case, a bunch of French hussars. Couple of leaders, more hussars, some chasseurs, some more chasseurs. Okay, the French advance guard is here. Who is this? First Squadron, 2nd Hussars, Cavalry, 1st Corps. Okay, so this is the 1st Corps under Bernadotte. So he is marching up this particular main road. Otherwise, I think that's it for now. Not sure. Yeah, nothing else can be seen. No one recovered fatigue, but that's fine. So let's, as I continue to withdraw Tauentzien's forces, because this is all Tauentzien's command technically. So Tauentzien is going to continue to withdraw to the north. The question is, where do I want to choose to make my stand, if only temporarily? I am partial here to standing here. It would be a fairly decent spot because, well, for one, it controls the roads. Where's that main? Okay, it's this one. This is the one that heads north, and then that other road retreats to the east. Anything else? I will probably have Hohenlohe cross here. Where will this road take him? Through the massive forest to Neustadt, which would be the right flank of Tauentzien. Hernsdorf. Choices. Kalkoif I intend to keep in reserve because, well, he is my reserve, shockingly. Wartensleben, Schmettau, Luca, and that is it for the main army. 3 very chunky divisions. And then obviously Rochelle's Corps, which is independent. But Rochelle's Corps really can't act independently. It just doesn't have the infantry. So while we're at, let's continue the retirement of Townsend and his left wing. Continue to withdraw. And then following them will be the light troops that are assigned under Polnitz, followed by the heavy cavalry. And we'll get them following. Following them will be the Prince Maximilian Saxon Regiment. They'll march up to there and then allow these boys to catch up. Followed by the wagons. And then followed by Townsend and the troops with him. Now, the Unspuck Hussars will continue to withdraw the Unspuck Hussars as they continue to play rearguard. One, two, three, four, five. That's 5 squadrons of hussars. It must be a 5 squadron regiment, because there is no other cavalry. So, with that done, let's get Hohenlohe on the march. That is the Grenadiers. We'll then bring up muffling with the Hohenlohe Regiment. And they will follow up, followed by the Sonnet's guns. And then I am going to leave these light troops where they are for now, specifically to play a bit of rearguard. Now, that leaves Prince Louis to move. Which he is doing quite nicely. Following that, we will go and move these boys. And then them. So Louis Ferdinand is withdrawing from Saalfeld. There is going to be no Battle of Saalfeld in this timeline. I think I'm going to place Brunswick at Jena, because it blocks the routes towards Halle. Whereas I'll have Hohenlohe at, say, Trotz here. By having him at Trotz, or near enough Trotz, maybe up here, he's blocking the routes towards Leipzig and towards Naumburg. The baggage is all fixed. That will release 10 a.m. And then I think I'll have Kalkoif positioned maybe at... If Brunswick is here at, say, Vierzehnheiligen, Kippendorf, and such, I'll have Kalkoif positioned at Klein-Romstad. So he's in reserve, but close enough to the action to march into it if need be. And then I may send Uschel up to Camberg to cover the crossing there. And that way he can march to either zone of combat, potentially. It's not brilliant, but it will do nicely, I think. Still, for now, that is yet another turn done. So, we've done, what, an hour and 40 minutes of turns? Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Math failing me. We started 6:30, I think. 30. Yeah, 6:30. So, yes, 7 turns. That makes more sense now. So, for now, the plan is set. The pieces are moving. The question is, how will the plan evolve? For example, I am tempted to have Tauentzien stop here and basically fight an action over here. If for no other reason than, well, delaying him and having a good old-fashioned scrum like historically Tauentzien does. But we shall see. There's no point in gathering for a pitched battle when, at the moment, there is no set place for a pitched battle. Anyway, before I continue on with my rambling, I hope you have enjoyed this little update to the campaign. I know this series is going to be slightly different, at least until a battle develops, or even a skirmish, because it's just so big and so damn long. But for now, I thank you all, and I will see you all again very, very soon. So until then, bye-bye for now.